All right, let's talk about your new 2-minute morning routine. This video will be quick because it's only a 2-minute morning routine, right? So whether you just bought the 5-day sampler and you're just checking this out, or you started and you order the Foundational Wellness, good for you. The Foundational Wellness, when you order it, it's a 30-day supply. And you get this awesome little shaker. I just washed mine, all ready for this morning. And you also get a bottle of peppermint. So I wanna make sure that you know exactly what you're doing when you get started, because again, this is your 2-minute morning routine, okay guys? I promise it's gonna be really easy. The most important thing to make sure that you're doing this every single day, I just keep this sitting out. So right next to my coffee maker, I have a little, glass jar like this, and this has our supplements in it. Okay, so it's right out there. I don't forget about it. I keep it there as a reminder so I do not miss out. And then my supplements are up against the wall. Okay, so grab it and go. You're on your way. I'm about to leave for work, so I'm going to shake this up and I can just drink it in the car and I'm all good to go. And you have all the vitamins, minerals, and greens that you need for the day. So this doesn't have to be full either. About, I would say 5 to 8 ounces of water is really all you need. I would say cold water is key. All right, it does not taste good with like warm water. You don't want to use hot water. So this is probably just fine. I find that it mixes easier if I put the water in first. So do that. And then this is what you're gonna start off with, okay? So this is your VMG, all your vitamins, all your minerals, all your greens, all your superfoods. We have essential oils in here that are gonna help you to absorb those nutrients even better, which is amazing, okay? I love it because it has that bioavailability. So you're gonna be absorbing it 600 times better than any traditional like multivitamin that you're gonna buy over the counter. So you're actually absorbing your nutrients, and it has the bioavailability and the bioretention. So that means that these nutrients are staying with you and fueling you throughout the entire day, all right? So you can draw on these reserves. So people definitely notice that they have more energy, more like sustained energy throughout the day because they have the nutrients that they need. You could add a little bit of ice. I usually do. I don't add too much because then I find it's kind of hard to like drink around it, if that makes sense. And I want to make sure that I'm getting all of my nutrients in here. So then you just screw on the top. I'm so glad that they get this to you, right? If you bought the 5-day sampler, you can also just use a shaker bottle. Or you can use a frother like this. That's another great, easy way to do it. But I find either shaking it or frothing it is much better than, someone said they were like stirring it up with a fork. That probably won't do it, all right? So something easy like this. It has a pineapple mango flavor. So I know it looks green and sometimes it looks scary, but it's not. It's great. And then you have your omega-3s. So the omega-3s are really, really important for your brain, your heart health, cognitive function, blood pressure, circulation, heart rate, all of the things, okay? And also helping your cells to be much more like buoyant and resilient. So this really helps people notice a big difference, not only in their cognitive function, their heart rate, blood pressure, but also just in their mobility and ease. It's kind of like oiling up the Tin Man, okay? And you could space this out throughout the day. I'm really busy. I don't have time to remember later. So I'm just taking all 3 of these first thing in the morning. This is your fish oil, but it also has wild orange essential oil. And that's really important because it's gonna prevent this fish oil from going rancid. So it's not ever gonna taste bad. You're never gonna have those fish burps, okay? But the wild orange helps you to absorb that fish oil better. Okay, so this might look kind of big and you're like, I can't do that. You can puncture it and squeeze it into like yogurt or even into your VMG. You can also bite it and take it that way. Kids love this, okay? This is really good for kids because we want to focus on their cognitive function, right? Couldn't be more important than, well, it's important to everybody. We want our brains to be working. But they also are very easy to just drink and take them. Oh, that tastes so good. My body actually craves this in the morning. So that's your omega-3s. And then we have the PB Restore. This is your pre and pro and postbiotic. So if you look at the capsule, it's double encapsulated. And the reason why that is so important is because there's a lot of probiotics on the market. The problem is they do not have that extra coating, that extra protection, that kind of capsule in a capsule. So when you're taking it, your stomach acidity actually breaks down those probiotics before they can get into the intestines and release that healthy microflora, which is so important. So they're never really making it to where you need it most. So the fact that this is double encapsulated, it releases that's what we call it, a prebiotic. It's releasing that first dose of those live cultures, that healthy microflora into the stomach. Okay, you need it there too. And then we've got that second capsule now that can make it into the intestines to release that next dose of healthy microflora. And then there's also those phages, what's the postbiotic, to be able to break down and destroy any bad bacteria in the body. So it's really important to make sure that for gut health, it's 70 to 75% of your immune system is in your gut. So let's make sure that we're focusing on our gut health. Also, when you have that healthy microflora in your gut, there's no room for bad bacteria. Let's fill those seats with good, healthy microflora, okay? Good bacteria. So you just take one of those in the morning. Really easy to do. Again, I think it takes me less than 2 minutes. Obviously, I'm talking to you and educating you now, but it's so easy to do. You're gonna be out the door and ready to go. And then when you order the Foundational Wellness, not only do you get the free shaker bottle, but you'll notice there's a free bottle of peppermint in there. And you might be wondering, what am I supposed to do with peppermint? Why am I getting a free bottle of peppermint? We want you to start your day off right, okay? It's so important. And so the peppermint is really helpful to just get your butt in gear. It's an awesome motivator, energizer, helping with focus and clarity, just overall good attitude. So 1 or 2 drops is really all you need. 1 drop is just fine. Rub it together. Breathe it in. It feels so good, just rubbing and smelling. Cup and inhale. I love to just massage it into your lower brainstem is really key for just stimulating the mind, getting energized, focused, just that more positive outlook on life. You can even shake it into your hair. It even helps with hair growth stimulation. It's in my hair growth recipe. And I am out the door. I'm ready to go. It is super easy. Stick with it. Give yourself at least 90 days. And I would say, I would highly recommend having a journal and just writing down and being more aware and in tune to what you're feeling and what you're noticing throughout the day. And it will make a big difference. If you have any questions, I'm always available. I'm super passionate about the foundational wellness because I think it is key when we target and again, focus on the foundation of what our body actually needs. And it's gonna make a big difference in all of those health concerns that people come to me for, right? I mean, there are some targeted solutions that we can always layer in, something to help, and support you with sleep, or stress, anxiety, energy levels, aches and pain, all those things. Of course, we have additional products that are available for that. But I always tell people, start off really simple. Focus on this foundation, and you will find that all those things that you thought were just going to be part of your life, all of your life, are now starting to you're starting to feel better. Starting to be, those problems are starting to be eliminated. So you'll notice more energy. You'll be having that better quality sleep at night. Just a better overall attitude throughout the day. And again, less aches and pains when you really focus on this trio. I think it's really important because they all work together synergistically to be able to get all of your systems and support your systems so that they are really functioning on their own. We don't want to take over our body and take over systems and actually do the work for our body. What we want to do is just support our body so that it can do the things and function on their own so that we're feeling our absolute best and our body's happy. Those cell receptors are clean. We're in full communication and you're feeling your absolute best. So here's to feeling younger longer, and I hope that you're enjoying your foundation.